Well, Keidane, just recap a little bit over the weekend, an exhibition match, and then getting the season off to a good start with a win over Gonzaga has got to be taking care of the business you want to take care of, I guess.
Yeah, you always want to start off with wins instead of losses, and I thought we grew a little bit this weekend, and ultimately we want to get better each game as we go all the way through the season. So starting off with a nice victory on Friday, kind of getting a lot of people into the game, really helped prepare us for Sunday when the intensity rose a little bit, where we had to get a result in a tough match.
Talk a little bit about that. You did play a lot more people on Friday, it seemed, than Sunday. Was that just the flow of the game, or was that the game plan going into the weekend?
Friday we could, as an exhibition, try to get a few more people on the field. So that was the game plan going into that game. In the Gonzaga game, it was a little bit more about just getting the result and finding the right mix of people. And on the day, I thought the group that we used did a good job.
What did you learn about your team after the first weekend?
We've, a little bit more of what I already knew. They will compete. They will compete until the end, and that is a quality you can't say enough about, because when it does get tough, they're still going to be fighting. So although all the things that we've been working on wasn't quite executed the right way, it still was a good win for us.
Looking ahead, I think it's safe to say that in 2 weeks you have your toughest weekend in the non-conference schedule, with not only the travel but going up against Duke and San Diego. And with only one match this weekend, first of all, what does that do for fresh legs going ahead 2 weeks? And then what do you need to do against a Boise State team that's coming off a successful weekend?
Boise State's going to be good. We actually got a chance to play against them in the spring, and so a little familiarity for the staff helps. But I think it's going to be similar to Friday, another tough game. They do some interesting things tactically that are going to test us a little bit. So we're excited about getting a game that's going to push us a little bit and help us hopefully clean up from the weekend we just played, so that we can be as good as we can be going into San Diego and Duke.
And then the challenges of school starts now. So just how do you guys work with that and balancing all of the things that come along with the academic side of it?
Well, we tried to ease them into a little bit early mornings the week before, so that this week would be a little bit easier on them. Luckily, most of the team is returning, so we only have a handful that have to get used to the grind and that haven't been in it before. So for us, I don't think it's going to be that difficult in transitioning into a school week.
You had an opportunity to, as did all Cougar fans, to see some of the freshmen play. Actually, well, Courtney play in an actual game. Obviously,
yeah.
You saw the other freshmen Friday. But what did you like from the newcomers?
Courtney is surprising, and I think she's going to sneak up on some people if I don't talk too much about her right now. She's got great pace. She does have a nose for the goal, and as she develops more confidence and gets in a few more games, I think she'll be one that will continue to help us keep our energy when we have to sub, and will be one that we can rely on for a lot of games to come to be an extra impact player.
You guys have dealt with Nicole Sutherland being with the Canada U20 team. You and I have talked about, you just approached it as she's never really been there because you knew she wasn't going to be there this time of year. And with that, you've seen some players have some time that maybe didn't see the field as much. What have you seen with those, like a Jamie Schneiders, like a Corinne Blanksman? What have you seen from those type of players that you've liked?
You know what? Their energy is fantastic, and I think given the opportunity, they're doing what good players do. They're trying to make the most of it, and Corinne's goal was fantastic on Friday. She makes probably some of the best off-the-ball runs on our team, and is very quick, and she's not going to stop working. So from that end, she always brings great energy, and Jamie was fantastic on the weekend. It was her first weekend to play a full 2 games for us, so it was great.